Have you ever wondered, why would humans worship a cow, a cat, or even a snake? Today it might sound strange, but for thousands of years, people didn't just admire animals, they considered them sacred, even divine. So what was behind these beliefs? Was it fear, respect, or simply the instinct to survive? In this video, we're going to explore one of the most fascinating aspects of human history, the tradition of animal worship. For early humans, nature wasn't something they could control like today. Storms, droughts, diseases, everything was unknown. And in the face of this uncertainty, people tried to make sense of the powerful forces around them. Animals played a huge role in this, because some of them were stronger, faster, and more dangerous than humans. Think about it. A lion can kill a human in seconds. A snake can end a life with a single bite. Faced with this power, humans did two things. They feared it, and they worshipped it. And most of the time, they did both. Why are cows sacred in India? Because a cow wasn't just an animal. It was a source of life. It provided milk, helped in farming, and produced fertilizer. In other words, killing a cow meant making your own survival harder. Over time, this practical idea turned into a religious belief. The cow came to be seen as a mother. And even today, cows can freely roam the streets in many parts of India. In ancient Egypt, cats were more than just pets. They were sacred. Because cats hunted mice. And that meant protecting grain supplies. So, in a way, a cat was protection against hunger. But Egyptians didn't stop there. They turned cats into divine beings. When cats died, they were mummified and buried, sometimes just like humans. Harming a cat could even lead to the death penalty. Snakes, perhaps one of the most fascinating sacred animals, because they are associated with both life and death. A snake shedding its skin looked like rebirth, but at the same time it could be deadly. So in many cultures, snakes were both feared and respected. In Central America, there were feathered serpent gods. In India, there are still temples dedicated to snakes. Some animals directly symbolized power and authority. Take eagles, for example. These creatures soaring high in the sky seemed closer to the gods. That's why many civilizations saw the eagle as sacred. Similarly, crocodiles were worshipped in some cultures because they were nearly impossible to stop. Humans tend to worship what they cannot control or fully understand. When we put all these examples together, one thing becomes clear. Humans weren't really worshipping animals, They were worshipping what those animals represented. Cow, life and fertility. Cat, protection. Snake, death and rebirth. Eagle, power and the sky. Animals were symbols. So what do you think? Can an animal truly be sacred? Maybe humanity hasn't changed that much after all. Only our beliefs have evolved. Ladybugs as symbols of luck, lions as symbols of strength, birds as symbols of freedom. Today, most of us no longer see animals as gods, but we still give them special meanings. Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.